the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB. This one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Torres leads off second with nobody out. Down and away, ball 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there.
Squared that one up just a little late. First and second now, 1 man out. Stayed too low apparently.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here. Inside off the plate, it's 1-2. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Trying to keep the score where it is. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brett Gardner is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Torres is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Gregorius over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
The windup and the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Jay Happ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Line toward the gap in left center, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
1-0 count. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Calling for it, Judge. And that retires the side. 1 left. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. 3rd inning set to get underway.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he fouls this one off. First time up, he went down looking. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. And the inning is over. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 New York.
Leading off for the
First
break.
delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Poltonevich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Poltonevich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up, just squirts by him.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
He got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
So 1-1. Tapped down the line. But it gets fouled. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Gordon.
At the plate, Luke. Boyd, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Greg Bird will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Standing in, Jay Happ, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. Now it looks like the Austin Romine will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Sanchez over at second. Bird at first, 1 gone. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Into the box. Torres. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's got a 3 for 7 line. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
You're playing 11. 1-1.
1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the third out. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Now playing second base, number 26, Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Johan Camargo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at bat. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Playing 11.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Outside, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Bare-handed for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the... Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Tyler.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Flowers, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Playing 11. 1-1.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He went down on strikes last time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to second for the force out. And A.J. Minter takes over to start the 6th inning.
Braves, number 33, A.J. Minter.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Missed with a slider. 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a dive, but he's back in there. Three and one now to Brett Gardner.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Greg Bird is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And it's 1-2. Hicks at third, Gardner on second, Sanchez at first with no outs. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Green, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that catches the zone. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Four runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Just missing here, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1. In for strike 2. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Ready once again, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a neck-high fastball that time. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's just 2 for 9. Gardner waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Britain pauses. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now playing second base and batting.
Comes set. Here's the nothing pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Two.
1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready on 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch, home half of the 7th.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hook ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
1-1 the count. 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, they're physical
and the run is in to score from third.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And a sinker dips too low there into the Dylan Betances trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Freeman at second. Markakis at first. 2 out in the inning. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hicks on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here now is the pitcher. Dylan Betances, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Marquez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
High in the air into shallow left center. Acuna coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Lucas Duda will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Hard liner to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in. Second out.
Number 13.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Daniel Winkler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is pulled into right. Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 10.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Neil Walker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Liner towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Here's Ender Inciarte. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Freddie Freeman goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A swing and a high drive to right center field. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-4, the final in this game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Green pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.